Daily travel can be harsh, especially in this heat. Add to that the stress of riding your first long-termer scooter. Oh, and getting back on the saddle after a long time after a major crash and a surgery. But I love to romanticize everything. And the OLA S1 Pro brings that to my life. So let me take you through my everyday routine, what it feels like to be in my shoes. And on that journey, I shall tell you what I like and dislike about my long-termer, the S1 Pro e-scooter. Now for my daily travel, I have a good 20 kilometers distance to cover one way. That is the farthest for anyone in the bike team. Despite that, I don't feel a range anxiety kick in. I'd say I get about 100 kilometers or so on a single charge. Just the other day when I left from home for office, I had about 26% charge left in the scooter. And when I reached office, there was still 11% remaining. So range anxiety, what is that? Charging, however, let me get to that a little later. I am 6'2" and the OLA S1 Pro for someone as tall as me is genuinely comfortable to ride. The upright handlebar position offers a great, comfy and commuterish riding posture which takes the stress right off my shoulders, back and my neck in everyday travel. The seat too is quite cushiony and supports the butt just right. Not too hard, not too soft either. Even the pillion riders find it quite comfortable. Although average built riders tend to disagree with me on this, especially Jehan, who just cannot find a comfortable foot position on this curved floorboard. There's enough space in the boot for everyday usage. Not really, because the storage well is not deep enough. As you see, lots of space. And there's still more. Oh no! We can try to fit this as well. The biggest chink in the OLA S1 Pro's armor is its suspension. It is really firm. So much so that even on relatively plain surfaces, you'll feel every undulation and change in the tarmac. And the sharp thud from the front on the broken roads is poorly complemented by an equally exhilarating thud from the rear, shocking the entirety of your body. This makes it cumbersome to ride for long durations and really demotivates you from doing high speeds on the scooter. The imbalance in the suspension tuning deters you from riding fast, and when you do ride fast or spiritedly, there is another thing to worry about. In terms of looks, the S1 Pro kills it, but I don't know how long it will stay that way. Because of the insane amount of plastic rattling on a daily basis, it is quite persistent and doesn't look too good for longer periods. For instance, have a listen. It hasn't been too long since we got this, and it is already quite squeaky. While a bigger battery is great at offering more range, it takes more than half a day to fully charge, and as I live there, I can't really charge it at home. So the only reliable option for me is charging at the office every day. And when I need something quick, I should be able to make use of the hypercharger network, which most of the times as it is now, not working. You can check it out here. And when it is working, it is riddled with the OLA S1 Pro customers. I can check on my smartphone app if it is working, but that too is quite glitchy. Now the app is quite buggy. Even though Jehan has given me access to the scooter and I now have my own profile, I still cannot unlock it via the passcode. So to access my profile, I have to unlock it via my phone. But the only thing I can do is unlock it. I don't even know the password and neither does Jehan. And we can't change it. Also, in case the screen gets damaged or not functioning, with this feature, you will still be able to ride it to the service center. Now there are a bunch of issues with the UI too. It will freeze up randomly, the moods and themes switch on its own. And oh, look at this for instance. Even though the scooter is halted, the speedo is stuck on 68 kmph. The hill hold is a nifty feature if it works on time and every time, which is not the case. Even activating it is quite an issue, and once activated, it stays like that only for a minute. It also does not show the distance travelled since full charge, so you have to add up the kilometers to figure out your range. Hopefully, Ola fixes these issues once and for all in the MoveOS 4 update, as daily usage gets very annoying with these issues. Now indeed, this is my first long-termer, but what has me less stressed is that the OLA S1 Pro is an excellent daily commuter. The riding, performance and range are great for daily practicality. Although, when I see PD loving the sporty performance of the Ather 450X or Nishad having no complaints about the iQube, it makes me a bit sad because I always have some issues to address with the Ola. So I really do hope that Ola fixes these issues, making the everyday riding even more enjoyable. Until then, I shall find more alternate charging options.